3-game losing streak. Daniel Jones expected to start for the Giants today after Colt McCoy replaced him due to injury last week. There's a lot at stake in this one. The Giants are looking to stay alive in the NFC East, and the G-Men will be eliminated if they lose, and either Washington or the Eagles win later in the day. The Ravens are vying for one of the final wild card spots in the AFC, and they'll have an 81% chance to make the playoffs with a win. Our Sal Paolantonio is in Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium with more on the Ravens' mentality in this one. Hi, Sal.
Good morning, SP. The Ravens, I'm told last night, went through a roller coaster ride of emotions. Just imagine in the final seconds of the fourth quarter of that Dolphins-Raiders game. If the Raiders win the game, then the Ravens control their own destiny. But the Dolphins wind up winning in the last second, and the Ravens are right back needing help to get into the playoffs. So is it demoralizing or distracting to this Ravens team, or galvanizing today against the New York Giants? Now, I know this Ravens team very well, and I think it's going to be the latter. I think it's going to galvanize this team. And all you have to do is listen to Lamar Jackson and what he preached to the team all week long. Here's what he said to them: we're in the hunt, but out of the playoffs. So every game, every week now is a playoff game for us. That's the mindset we have to have. SP?
Yeah, and it seems to be working, Sal. This is a team that there were some serious questions throughout this season. It was kind of a roller coaster of a season for them. But, Rex, why do you think they're playing so much better right now?
Because they got back to doing what they do best, probably better than anybody in the league, and that's pounding that football. And especially, Sam, I put a tape together right here. They call it the counter bash play. And what it does, it basically combines the old Washington play of the counter trade with the Hogs and combining it with the zone read. But you're going to see this Lamar, both those guys pull, and watch Lamar read that defensive end. He can't catch my back. I'm just going to give it to him. That's what you're going to see here. Now the next example, and that's that Dobbins, that rookie kid. He's explosive. But now watch this. You're going to see, look at the linebackers. They're keying this thing here. They're going to key that in. Well, he's closing it down. Oh, no, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to follow my blocker. Get 55.
You're
Watch
going
my
the wrong
linebacker. He went the wrong way. Why? Dobbins carried it the first time. Now he goes with it, Lamar. And now we're going to see it here, how he can end up coming out the back door. Sees the defensive end up the field. Myles Garrett can't get a sack on a running play. Now I'm going to tuck it, and I'm going to take it out the back door. That's what's so explosive. It looks like three different runs. It's not. It's one run. It's their counter bash play, and they do it an amazing job of this play.
That's a great job, Rex. I mean, you're exactly right. The experimentation phase, it's like they had it earlier in the year. We all wondered why. Lamar, just be who you are, run the football, do all of that. But they got back to it now. And this team in the playoffs, speaking from a defensive perspective, I don't know if I just want to see it, because you know it's just going to be grind. It's going to be pound. They're going to mash. I mean, they're going to run the football with the counter bash. My keys have to be right. You see, even Van Der Esch, one of the best in the business. It's your keys, they have to be consistent every single play. Discipline. So what a lot of defenses don't have, and they take advantage of it.
Yeah, and they can score points. Like, that's sometimes why a team is on the bubble, because they can't score points. This Baltimore team can score points. 116, that's their points differential. And we're still talking about them. Are they going to be in the playoffs or not? But I hesitated earlier in the show when I was talking about one quarterback throwing to tight ends. And the reason that I hesitated, because in my head, I'm thinking about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has a special relationship with his tight ends in terms of throwing touchdown passes. 22 touchdown passes to the tight end position alone in the last 2 years. That's the most in the NFL, and it fits perfectly with what they do in this run game. It's very easy for tight ends to slam down like it's a running play, like that great tape that you showed, and then go out for a route. So this is a tough offense. Last year they were the lead dog. This year they could be the spoiler. But either way, this is a team, I agree, Teddy, you don't want to play this team in the playoffs.
You know, you're talking about the Ravens, and Rex, that was a great tape you put up, because that guy with 27 got the size and the body. I've seen that guy in that jersey before, but I want to talk about the rookie J.K. Dobbins. I want to talk about how explosive he is within this offense. Everybody's sitting up there wondering, well, they have Mark Ingram on the sideline. Yes, he's on the sideline for a reason. Coach Harbaugh has been able to give this young stud the balls and the carries that he's needed. You're talking about the run game with Lamar Jackson. Well, this guy right here is definitely a key focal point to their run game. Everybody know what Lamar Jackson brings to the run game. But guess what? You see a rookie like this with the way that the Baltimore Ravens, their style of play up front and how they like to scheme up their runs, this young back right here is going to be a force to be reckoned with. If the Baltimore Ravens are able to get into the playoffs, y'all better watch out for their run game. And it's not just about Lamar Jackson. It's about a three-headed monster back there.
Randy, he looks like he's shot out of a cannon.
Yes, he does.
Really
Very explosive.
Run game, you talk
that.
about athlete at the quarterback position. This guy right here, Daniel Jones, I hope he's healthy because he just didn't look right before. He couldn't do all the things that he wanted to do, but this is their chance to win this football game, this New York Giant football team, because if he can't do those scrambles, do the called runs, and catch people off guard, they've got no chance. So hopefully Daniel Jones is healthy for his football team.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to put up points since that huge win on the road against Seattle when Colt McCoy played. These last two games, a combined 13 points for the Giants. So obviously,
That's not what you're looking for.
That's not great on offense.
Baltimore.
And speaking of not great, though, they're in good company with the NFC East. You know, on the show, a lot of times we do top 5 to celebrate great things that players have done. I kind of feel bad doing this, but it seems like if you're ever going to do it, it's the year to do it. Let's do bottom 5 NFC East plays from this year, starting with number 5.
Yeah, number 5 from Week 12, Washington versus the Cowboys on a 4th and 10. This is the worst punt fake in NFL history. Bruce, Cedric Wilson ran for 50 yards. It only counted for 1 yard or whatever it was. That's awful.
A little positivity. Number 4, Giants-Bears, Week 2, 4th and 1. Check out this creativity. Trubisky tip pass, and it goes to who? Bobby Massey. This is some Andy Reid creativity that Matt Nagy pulls out. But look at that, right to Massey, first down. Some bad plays can be good.
Well, you draw it up, Matt.
Man, Week 3, Cowboys at the Seahawks. Tony Pollard is back to receive the kickoff, but he drops it in the end zone and falls on it on the top of it on the 1 yard line. Very next play, they give it to Zeke. Zeke, is that a stumble or did you fall? Whatever. Man, it's a safety. Man, Seattle Seahawks did that. Cowboys.
That's brutal, Randy. But number 2 from Week 9, Giants versus Washington. Antonio Gibson, big first down.
Who wants
but
it?
nobody wants it. I got it. No, I got it. No, I got it. Nobody has it. And including the East Championship. Are you kidding me? That's just like the NFC. Get it. I don't have it. Oh, no. Who's got Giants? Is it Dallas? I don't see Dallas in there. The Giants recovered it. I don't know.
All right, let's go with number 1 because if there's any plays, the potential of the NFC East, we're off and running.
Yes.
We got a touchdown. We're going to win the division.
my
This is
ball.
what it is. Right here, we got it. Sniper gets him. Down goes Daniel Jones and his teammates. You know it's bad when your teammates start laughing at you, too.
That's a nice
We are
teammate.
such jerks. We're jerks.
Lot of
You know, who
potential
amongst
in that-
us
in
have
that
not
play.
tripped in front of millions of people? Hasn't everybody done that? We're going to talk about some good stuff, too, later in the show. Still to come on Countdown. Russell Wilson against Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey and DK Metcalf, Jared Goff and Jamal Adams. Before some huge matchups in the NFC West.